So the 18-135, the newest addition to the Sony APS-C stable, the travel lens. Actually, I counted the travel lenses, or the zoom lenses, normal zoom lenses, and there are 9 available. This one is the 9th. So I really don't understand, at least at the beginning I didn't understand why Sony made this lens, but to tell you the truth, it surpasses in quality all of them. Even the Sony's E16-70, which is the lens I was using the most on the APS-C Sony cameras. But we're gonna go to the photos in a short moment, but let me just talk about the lens for a while. So you have those 2 rings. They are made of rubber, and the rest is made of plastic. It is a very good quality material. It makes the lens light, which is kind of the purpose of the lens. It is also very small. The filter size is 55, so it's the same as, for an example, the 16-70 size. So if you have any filters and you want to, I would really say, upgrade to this lens, then you can save your filters. Actually, it is pretty sharp throughout. It is a little bit soft at 135, but it's not a consistent softness, but just sometimes it's hard to catch focus at the longer end. Let me just put it on the camera. This is what it looks like on the camera. As you can see, it balances pretty well. It fits the body very nicely. It's kind of this is what the mirrorless system was supposed to be in the beginning. They kind of started building big lenses to attract professionals, but really this is what it was all about. So small lens, protrudes not that much. It's similar in size to the 18-105 when you take it all out. So when it's in telephoto. Okay, so let's start with this one. As you can see, the lens handles itself pretty well also in the night. Of course, the stars are a little bit, you can see the movement because it's 30 seconds at 18. Let me go to something shot during the day. Let me just open the lens correction so we can see that this is the lens. Yeah, this is how it looks like. It's ISO 320, so it's not base ISO as compared to the original. Yeah, and the details are pretty far away, and in my opinion it holds itself pretty well. The details are there. You can mostly see everything, every detail on the rocks and snow and stuff. If we go to the corners, of course this is most likely out of the field of view, so we'll check it on another one. If we go here, this is shot at 33 f5, and the middle of the frame is really sharp. It loses a bit in the corners, but not that much. It is not really that noticeable. Another one, 18 f10. It's very sharp, very nice results. I'm very happy with this lens. And even if you go to the corners, it's close. Of course, it's f10 so as to get this in sharp as well, and it is sharp. There's a little bit distortion, the fall off is visible, but not that much. And if you, this is the thing with this lens. If you if you do not enable the profile correction at 18, you will get this crazy vignetting. And it's basically out of the frame of the lens. This is how Sony tried to, I think, just try to make the lens smaller, more compact, so you don't need it anyway when you enable the profile correction. So they decided that, they will make the lens smaller just to get it. Here's some color rendition Of course, the colors are a little bit boosted. This is what the original looks like. Very sharp, all the details and the trees. Some significant fall off. I don't know why, but as you can see here, we do not have the EXIF data. It is not complete. It's original raw file, so I don't know why. But you know, something else to look out for. But still, here you can see some fall off. I cannot tell you exactly what the focal length is, but I bet it's 18. Some long exposure shot, 10 seconds, F5.6 at 90, so of course it will not all be sharp, but still corners are great, as well as the middle. Here you can get, here I want to show you that you can still get some subject separation. This is F5.6 at 118. Pretty sharp, and the background is blurred. It's not a great bokeh, but it's still something. Another one, the same situation. Here a night shot. This is a unprocessed raw. If we just try some shadow recovery, it's doesn't work really great, but it's an APS-C camera, so. Here another one with a blurred background. This is at 135, so this is the maximum telephoto you can get. Still, you can see all the hairs, all the details on the fox. Some other ones. Sunset shot. It was pretty dark here when the original raw file, but still, if you get closer, it loads itself. The details are there. Shadow recovery works pretty well with this lens. Some other shots. This was also pretty dark in original, and if we get closer, the recovered shadows retain details and look very, very good. Another one, just a mandatory Iceland shot, from another perspective. And also, if you get closer, all the details are there. Corners are sharp. In my opinion, this is really the best zoom lens you can get for the Sony APS-C E mount. So if you get any chance, just sell your 16 to 70. 16 to 70 is also pretty good and has the additional 2mm on the wide side. But in my opinion, it is really not a great lens, because at 70, at 65 and so, it becomes pretty soft. This one holds up throughout the whole range. Also, in night shots, long exposures, this is 25 seconds for an example. You have to wait. No, it's loaded, and the quality is very, very good. Alright, so you've seen the photos, you can make up your mind, but if you are asking for my opinion, it is the best zoom lens you can get for the APS-C E mount. And it's not that expensive. It's cheaper than the Sony Zeiss, and this about the same price as the 18 to 200 equivalents. You get a little bit more reach with the other ones, but the contrast, the colors and everything with this lens are really great. comparable to quality to the Sony Zeiss lens. Plus you get extra reach and really no softness. With the Sony Zeiss at 70 you really only get soft results. With this 70 is just the middle of the range, but even on the 110-35 you can get some sharp results. Okay, thanks for watching.